Hi Sam. How are you today?
Hi Alex. I'm doing well, thanks. What are we learning today?
Today, we are learning the verb,
zeigen,
which means to show.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Is
show,
the only meaning?
Good question.
zeigen,
Can also mean to demonstrate or to indicate. The most common meaning is definitely to show. Just be careful because it can be confused with,
zeigen lassen,
which means to have someone show something.
Thanks for the warning. How does the grammar work with
zeigen,
Let's dive into that. In the present tense, you would say,
ich zeige, du zeigst,
and
sie es zeigt.
in the past tense, you can use the preteritum,
Ich zeigte, du zeigtest,
and
sie es zeigte.
for the perfect, you say,
Ich habe gezeigt.
So, if I wanted to tell someone to show me something, I'd say,
zeig mir das.
right.
exactly. That's a perfect example of the imperative form. Since
Zeigen,
is not a separable verb, it stays together in sentences.
Where does the word
Zeigen,
come from?
It actually originates from Old High German,
Zeigon,
and it has roots in Middle High German as well. Over time, it has maintained a similar meaning, which is fascinating.
That is interesting. I love learning about the history of words.
Now, let's break down the word.
zeigen,
The root is,
zeig,
which relates to showing, and there's no prefix or suffix to separate in this case.
So it's a simple word structure.
Yes. And since it doesn't follow a compound structure, it doesn't have the headlast rule. But it's easy to remember as it directly relates to the action of showing.
What are some similar words to
zeigen,
that I should know?
There are plenty. For example, with the same prefix,
sei,
we have,
anzeigen,
which means to announce, and,
vorzeigen,
which means to present. Then we have,
bezeigen,
meaning to indicate.
Those sound useful. What about other forms?
Sure. With the same suffix, we can look at,
zeichnen,
which means to draw, and
vergleichen,
meaning to compare. And for compounds, you could also consider,
auszeigen,
which means to show off.
Got it. Those are really helpful.
Let's practice using
zeigen,
in real-life situations. Imagine you're at a store looking for something.
Okay, what would I say?
You could say,
könnten Sie mir bitte zeigen, wo die Bücher sind?
which means, could you please show me where the books are? Try repeating that.
Könnten Sie mir bitte zeigen, wo die Bücher sind?
Perfect. Now, how about at a museum?
Maybe I would say.
Ich möchte, dass Sie mir das Gemälde zeigen.
Exactly. That means I would like you to show me the painting. Great job.
And what if I'm at the doctor?
You could say,
Könnten Sie mir bitte zeigen, wo es weh tut?
which means, could you please show me where it hurts? Can you try that one?
Könnten Sie mir bitte zeigen, wo es weh tut?
Well done.
I noticed the word
Zeigen.
is a verb. Does it have a gender?
Good observation. Since
Zeigen,
is a verb, it doesn't have a gender like nouns do. But if we think of the noun form,
Zeiger,
which means pointer, it's masculine, so you would say,
der Zeiger.
That's a neat way to remember.
for usage notes,
Zeigen,
is quite versatile. It can be used formally or informally. Some common phrases are
etwas zeigen,
meaning to show something,
zeigen lassen,
which we mentioned earlier, and
zeigen auf.
meaning to point out.
Are there any commonly confused words?
Yes, be careful with
Zeigen,
and,
sagen,
which means to say. They can easily get mixed up, especially when you're speaking quickly.
Can you give me some example sentences with
Zeigen.
Sure. Here are a few.
Ich zeige dir mein neues Handy.
Which means I will show you my new phone. Another one is
Hat mir die Stadt gezeigt.
which means he showed me the city.
I think I understand how to use it now.
That's great to hear. Here's another.
Wir zeigen den Gästen unser Haus.
Meaning we are showing our guests our house. Let's do a quick recall check. What does
Zeigen,
mean?
It means to show.
Correct. How do you say I show?
Ich zeige.
Great. What's the past tense of
zeigen,
Ich zeigte.
yes? And how would you ask someone to show you something?
Zeig mir das.
This is fun. What's the last question?
Can you name a similar word to?
zeigen,
I think.
Anzeigen.
Exactly. You're doing really well, Sam. To wrap up, remember that
zeigen
means to show, and it's a very useful verb in everyday conversations. Keep practicing those sentences we worked on today.
Thanks, Alex. I really enjoyed learning about
zeigen.
today.
I'm glad to hear that. Keep up the great work, and I'll see you next time.